Wonderful. Thank you guys for joining tonight. We will get started with tonight's short practice and meditation. And the topic tonight is going to be combating overwhelm. Season changes, and it brings a bit of a transitional energy. And sometimes it leaves us feeling a bit restless. And so we're going to get back to some basics tonight, do a bit of clearing and settling, and use a bit of simplicity to get back to relaxation. All right, so the first thing we'll do is called regulating the chi. It's just a nice, simple balancing movement. We round the arms here at the belly, and we take a nice breath in. And let those hands float up to the heart. We flip the palms to face the earth, and then we simply float them back down again. Nice and slow, breathing in as we come up. And breathe out and down. Great. Simply moving along at your own breath here, at your own pace. Letting that breath wave through you. Breathe in through the nose if you can. And breathe out through the mouth. Maybe let it go with a little sigh. Great. This breath helps to calm the central nervous system. Sending a message to the brain, the heart, and the body that we are relaxing. With each breath in, feel a little bit uplifted, maybe inspired. With each breath out, simply let go. We release anything that feels heavy or tense. Breathe in something fresh and bright. Breathe out, release the unhelpful. Great. As you breathe here, notice the feet connected to that earth beneath you. The head floating up toward the sky, allowing you to feel grounded and yet hopeful at the same time. Find a bit of strength and comfort here in the simplicity of the breath, helping you to ride out these waves of fluctuation and instability in the environment. On your next breath in, going to bring those hands up to the heart, crossing the wrists as we do so. And we breathe out, separating and going back down, returning right in front of that belly. Great. And let that flow nicely. Breathe in and breathe out. Great. begin to clear a bit more space around us, sweeping away negative energy, even if it's from external resources. Then we'll open it up even bigger here. We can turn a little bit to the side, just using the waist, the hips. Clear. Maybe hinge forward a little bit, sweeping back through the center and up again. And then to the other side. Let go. Swing around softly back to center. Great. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. You don't even have to hinge forward at the waist if that doesn't feel good. Sometimes you can just soften the upper body, soften the shoulders. Let the heart bow slightly to the earth. When we send that heart to the earth, we help to release feelings of overwhelm, feelings of impatience. With each breath, imagine yourself a little bit more unburdened. Using this breath and slowing down our movements helps to bring a little more peace and calm. Creates a little more space for us to breathe, to grow, to thrive. Maybe begin to visualize scooping up some nourishing energy from the earth, warm and comforting. Pull that beautiful golden energy into your space, up into your heart. Let's take a few back to the center, simply breathing in and out. And we'll take one more breath here, letting those arms fall gently to the sides. Give those shoulders a little shrug. Great. And then we're going to do Greet the Sun. This one's all about the heart energy and bringing a little sunshine in. All right, we'll start with the right hand. We'll let it float across the horizon, toward the left, up to the sky, connecting with the sunlight. Pull that sunlight down into the heart center and sweep it through. We're going back out to the left. As that arm relaxes, the left arm starts drawing across. And we breathe in and down and out. Beautiful. You can go nice and slow here. Take your time. With every breath, visualizing that heart center sparkling, glowing. Letting that sunshine settle in and manifest within you as joy and hope. A little optimism sprinkled in for good measure. Can be one of those flows that really lights the heart up, and you find yourself unconsciously speeding up a little bit because it brings so much joy. The challenge is to keep it nice and slow, to give yourself that permission to slow down, something we rarely do. Right? Think about becoming the sunshine, being that joy that lights up your heart, your path ahead. Radiate the good vibes within yourself into the space around you. Maybe lighting up the path for others. One more time to each side. Wonderful. We'll balance out that fire with a little water. Take those arms, just let them swish back and forth. Maybe a little shift of the weight if you're standing up. And some soft water waves. And breathe. Enjoy these gentle moments. This time to yourself to restore and recharge. Wonderful. Right, we'll slow it down. Letting those arms hang down nice and loose. And we'll do a practice called opening the sky. This one's all about the mind now. We're going to scoop in toward the center here. Backs of the hands start to face each other. And then we give a little spiral of those hands toward each other and away. And they open up just above the head and float back down again. And we scoop and a little swirl like a corkscrew and release. Beautiful. Let's breathe in as we come up. Breathe out, let go. Use that breath, that expansiveness to bring clarity to the mind, to bring calm and quiet. To create a bit of space between your thoughts. Sometimes need room for our mind to breathe. Little pauses before responding to our environment or to the people around us. Maybe picture yourself opening up the mind, letting all the mental turbulence, the bouncing, racing thought, all the uncertainty to fall away. Beautiful. Let's go one more time here. Wonderful. And then we're going to do a bit of flying today. Those feet can be in any position you like. I'll just leave mine in neutral. Feet are nice and planted on the floor. The knees are soft. The elbows and shoulders are soft as well. We're going to just begin with a little movement to fluff up the wings. So we'll just inhale, letting those arms float out just a little bit to the sides. Exhale back down. Great. See if you can lead with the backs of the wrists. Everything else soft. Great. We're not picking up the shoulders at all. Not even picking up the elbows. Letting those wings unfurl. And relax. Beautiful. Breathe in. Maybe feel the head rise up toward the sky. Breathe out. Maybe soften the knees, sinking down just a little. Breathe in, rising, expanding. Breathe out, soften. Feel a bit of freedom here. Picture yourself putting a bit of distance between you and your concerns, your worries, your burdens, obligations. Picture slipping all of that away and letting it sit on the ground as you fly up, gaining a bit of perspective, a feeling of lightness. And expand those wings a little bigger if you like. See how you feel. Sense your entire being here, mind, body, soul, light and free. This is just you and your breath. Great. And we'll slowly start to make our movements a little smaller. Slowly floating down back to the earth. Feel your body full of restorative energy, refreshed and renewed. Great. Let's let those hands land with one on the belly and one on the heart. Let that breath simply roll through you, soft and easy. Breathing in and up, expanding through the ribs, the chest. And breathe out and down. Let that breath roll back to the earth. Check in with yourself and notice how you feel. No expectations here, no judgments. Simply observe. Sending your breath filled with warmth and compassion to anywhere in the body that might still feel a bit tense or tight. And picture that breath warming, melting those areas of tension. That breath powerful, sweeping away anything that doesn't belong. Bring in some of that springtime energy that's starting to emerge. Breathe out. Let go of winter's hold. Let go of the grayness, the fog. Great. And if you are standing, I invite you to have a seat or even lie down if you like. Start to get a little comfy. Great. Settle in. Have a little wiggle. Have a drink if you need it. And come right back to that relaxed state when you are ready. That breath falling easy, effortless. that qi flowing. And when you start to find that comfy spot, I invite you to close your eye. Continuing to breathe softly, giving yourself permission to arrive fully in this space, this moment. Feel a sense of renewal here in your soul, leading into this time of longer, warming light and expansion. Feel yourself continuing to align with this energy of growth and awakening. Imagine the sun shining down upon you, warm, golden, full of potential, soaking into your skin, flowing deep down into your bones. With each inhale, draw in the energy of springtime approaching, light, clean, full of promise. With each exhale, release any heaviness or stagnation. With every breath, you are opening, receptive to the qi that you need. Your heart is like a flower bud, slowly unfurling. It is soft and flexible, yet also strong, always ready for whatever life brings. Feel that sunshine, that breath, swirling together, bringing fresh energy through you. Feeling creative, vibrant, inspired. Begin to think what dreams or visions might be lying dormant over the winter that are now ready to emerge. Maybe it's a new project, a fresh perspective, or a sense of self that's ready to bloom. Think of how this energy is speaking to you. Let it arise naturally, gently. Some thoughts or images that might naturally arise might surprise you. accept all of this inspiration and hold it gently in your awareness. Offer it breath, attention, and space to grow. Think about what this sense of newness means to you. Maybe begin to sense the quiet power of transformation underway. Let this moment be a beginning. Let this approaching season of spring be one of deep, joyful growth. And breathe. Continue to let your emotions and thoughts rise up, inspiring you, making you feel hopeful. Sit with these thoughts just a little while longer. See what blossoms.